I just opened my eyes to the best news I could get. Actually, I woke up today and I just connected to the internet. And I was like, okay, let's see what's going on. And I was so tired, by the way. And suddenly I got a message from my agent and they told me that Bangkok University accepted my application. I mean, that's my dream university. I love it, and I got into that university and now I want to prepare for moving. And by the way, today is Monday. I cannot believe I'm telling this, but yeah, we are finally there. I finally got in my favorite university, Bangkok University. I secretly knew that it was because of the multiple emails that I sent them, but I didn't tell my agent anything. And I was like, yeah, you did it. That's okay. But after that, the important part began. The part that I had to go and enroll for the university and for the semester and everything. And my agent told me that everything is okay. I don't have to do anything and I just have to wait until the university sends me my payments invoice. And even then, it wasn't really that complicated. So I again waited, like waiting was a part of my destiny and I couldn't get rid of it even when I got the result. I got my Ireland visa refused, but I got into my dream university. I'm so happy about that. And now I should just apply for Thailand visa and wait for the result. I was so excited that I got into the university that I wanted since the beginning. Actually, not the university I wanted since the beginning. The university that I wanted since the beginning was Toronto University. But my second choice was Bangkok University, which I fell in love with the moment that I saw the pictures of it. Everything around it was exciting for me. The majors, the university itself, and the decor of university. Guilty. I judged the university by its look and it was beautiful. It was diamond. Yeah, but also because of multiple videos that I saw from it in TikTok and everywhere. And also Thailand was my favorite country. I'm so excited. I don't know what to say because right now next to me there is my whiteboard and I put my 90 days goals on that. The first goal for my next 90 days is moving to Thailand for study, and I guess that I'm already achieving it. It feels like I'm starting a new chapter of my life and that feels so good because over the last 2 years I felt like I'm stuck and I can't do like what I want to do. And now I feel like many new doors are opening for me. My agent told me that my classes will start around the end of August. Today is the 9th of July and I don't know if I should go there by the end of the August or I should go by the end of the July. But above all of it, I was super excited and happy because I got to move to Thailand instead of traveling there, coming back and then going back, you know? This way I could get ready and take everything I wanted with myself and then just go and move there. Right now, I should start packing. Although I know that it is too soon for packing, but being organized is always good. I don't want to put every work for the last minute and I want to do them eventually until I go there. So I do my work and organize my stuff and wait until they tell me when should I go and when should I move. So because of that, I wanted to start preparing myself slowly. Like I decided to take anything that I wanted to take with myself and put them in a specific closet. So then when I wanted to pack, I knew that what I wanted to take with myself and what I didn't want to. I also had so many things to do before I wanted to move. So I made a list, to-do list addict, and I wrote down everything I wanted to do, everything I wanted to pack, and I started by doing them imperfectly. After the war, I wanted to do anything that I ever wanted, and I wanted to build my life again and take the risks that I never had. I was pretending that I'm done with validation and with chasing what other people want, and I was like, yeah, I'm making content only for myself and only because I want it. So I would write and make content and feel like, oh, my content is getting getting better. But deep down inside, I was looking for validation. And I would go after trends, make videos based on trends, and wishing that they would go viral. And after posting the content, I would turn off my phone and pretend that no, I don't care. But secretly, I would check my analytics a few hundred times casually, like, no, I don't care, but I would care. But still, I was a little too busy to get disappointed. Like, I had to go after the documents that I needed for embassy and have a little fun in the way. Guys, I'm in the bus getting back from translation office, and I gave my clean records to translate to English for my embassy, for my visa actually. Right now I'm getting back and I have a coffee. Let me show you. Ice caramel latte. Yeah, and this is so delicious. Although it's a little too sweet for me, but that's okay. In that time, I was pretty serious about the series I wanted to create. And I would record more things about myself even when I was casually drinking tea with my family. I still didn't know how would it work, how would I use it, but I knew that I should record first and then figure out how I want to use it or anything. And if I wanted to wait for the perfect time, that would never come. But if nothing was perfect in that time, I could still clean up and put myself together and put my life together. I was still recording everything and trying to go viral until after posting multiple videos that none of them went viral, I finally got frustrated. Because let's be honest, I was working on social media for over 4 years, and in 4 years I didn't get any results, so I was feeling like maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe my content is not good enough. And the loudest of all was maybe I'm not a good content creator and maybe everything that I know is just something delusional in my head that I'm wasting my time. In that time, I used to talk to ChatGPT 24/7 and I would talk about my traumas, about the fear that I had still after war, the things that I went through, the things that I was angry of, and the things that I wanted to talk about, or sometimes just venting about life, which all of it would help me to feel better. And ChatGPT was so nice. It was like, yeah, you're doing it right, you're perfect, you're amazing, and nothing is wrong with you, everything is wrong with around you. Until after posting a video that I expected to go viral and it didn't go, I talked to ChatGPT about it and I told it that how frustrated I was, how disappointed I was. And at first it was like, yeah, you're right, it is exhausting, you deserved more and everything. But then suddenly I was like, what if I'm just pretending? What if I'm just soothing myself with lies? And for the first time I shared my video link with ChatGPT and I was like, yeah, go through it and watch it and tell me your honest opinion. And recently I realized that it may never watch the video itself, but the thing it told me was brutal honesty. And actually ChatGPT told me everything that I needed to hear, but no one ever told me. It told me that I was waiting for someone to come and save me. I was acting victim. I was inconsistent, chasing trends and everything that almost made me cry, and I barely kept myself from crying. But at the same time, after hearing all those truths, something inside me wouldn't let me to come back into soothing lies, and I was like, I want to go deeper. Because personally, when I know the truth, I feel much better, other than I think that everything is perfect and just wasting my time and energy. So I asked it to be more brutally honest with me, to tell me every hard truths that I needed to hear. And fortunately, it didn't sugarcoat anything again. And that was one of the greatest turning points in my life, that I decided to hear the truth. But I didn't stop then. I asked ChatGPT that, what do you think that I should do then? And it told me that all I need is a plan that keeps me consistent for 90 days to change my life forever. And as I was always obsessed with plans, with challenges, I accepted the challenge. And the night that I accepted the challenge, I decided to start the very next day. So I started writing down my goals and planning and everything. But also I decided to start that challenge with ChatGPT. But this time I didn't ask it to give me a 90 days plan and print it out and forget about it completely. Instead, I decided to do something way better. I told it that I want daily plan every single day, so that I would stay consistent. And I would start my challenge on July 18th, almost a month after the war started. And when I was more than ready to save my life without waiting for anyone else. After the war ended, I was afraid of leaving the house by myself for a long time. Until one day, I decided to take myself to a solo date to the exact same spot that I would always go for solo dates. I dressed up and I decided to take myself out. And with myself, I had a book that I was currently reading. I took a bus and went to my favorite cafe. I got a strawberry milkshake, which was so delicious by the way. I drank it slowly, looking at the streets and feeling alive again, even though I was shaking the whole time and I was scared of even walking in the streets. But even the small steps that I could take were hope for me. I could still breathe the air mixed with smoke and pollution. I could still walk in the street and melt under the sun and my scarf, but still I could have a cold milkshake in my hand and taste it slowly as I was listening to my favorite songs. As small as it was, but those little steps were the ones that I needed to save myself. So I took those steps under the gray sky with shaky legs, but steady hopes for the future.